Tina from Addison's Avon. I want to have a semi-quick chat to you today in regards to soap, obviously. Alright, basic chemistry lesson coming up. This is our oil. This is our lye for hard soap. This is our lye for liquid soap. Get these out of the way. The oil can just sit to the side for now. So, this one on the right is caustic soda. You might see it better there. Caustic soda, or NaOH, or sodium hydroxide, or sodium hydrate, or white caustic, or sodium oxidani, or ascarite. I think there might be other names, but I don't know them. Sodium hydroxide makes bar soap. This is potassium hydroxide. This makes liquid soap. So it also has other names such as KOH, potash, potassia, potassium hydrate, caustic potash, or wood ash. It may have others, but that's all I've got that I know of and that I found in my research. Now here's your basic soap lesson. This one makes liquid soap. Here's your basic soap lesson. I'm going to use this one as an example. I do have a cold. Caustic soda and oils. Now, when you make soap, you need an alkali and you need fats or oils. You take these two and you combine them. You combine them until they reach trace, which is a soaping term that we use to tell the viscosity or the thickness of a soap batter. This soap batter, when it's liquid state, is still caustic. It still has a high caustic feel to it. If you touch it, it's going to burn your skin. Now, once we have it to trace, we mould it in generally a log mould or whatever you mould it in. It goes into a mould as long as it's not aluminium, preferably not metal really, of any kind. Pardon me. So we mould it and we let it sit. Anywhere from 24 to 48 hours. Sometimes it may take longer depending on your recipe, etc, etc. There are variables, but generally 24 to 48 hours. Now what happens after 24 to 48 hours is a chemical reaction. Or within that period, sorry, is a chemical reaction. This chemical reaction takes two separate things, wrong way, caustic soda and your fats, oils, takes these two separate things and saponifies and makes a new chemical. Move these out of the way. This new chemical is soap. That's how simple it is. It's nothing fancy. There's nothing technical about that understanding. I think I made that as basic as it possibly could be. You take caustic soda, you take your oils, you mix them together, chuck them in a mould, don't chuck them, pour them in a mould, you let them sit for 24 to 48 hours, you create a chemical reaction called saponification and made soap. Now, doesn't end there. You can do the same thing with potassium hydroxide, your fats and oils, and you will get a solid state, but it is not hard. It's soft, it's squishy, it's a paste. And no doubt it's contaminated, that one, but that's okay because that's home use. We then take that paste, we dilute it down with we add water and dilute it, and we make liquid soap. Again, fats and oils and your lye together, chemical reaction creates a new thing. The chemical reaction is called saponification, creates a new chemical, soap. Now, that's done. That was the basic science lesson done. Now, the one thing I want to get to is lye-free soap. I've just shown you two different examples of how you make soap. Without lye, there is no soap. That's a basic fact, you know. I'm not trying to pull your leg here, but, you know, if we take oils and mix them with other oils or fats or butters, they're going to be a bowl of oils, fats and butters. Pardon me. They're not going to do anything. If you've got coconut oil in there and a bit of coconut butter, you might get a nice hard butter. Like, you're not going to be able to wash with it. You're basically going to be moisturising your skin, but you're not going to be washing your skin. So, yeah, unfortunately for those lye-free soap makers or lye-free soap buyers, I'm sorry. But without lye, there is no soap. Now, I understand why it's confusing and why you may think your soap is lye-free, or you didn't need lye to create your soap and that's why you're using that as a selling point. Pardon me. This is what I used to make when I was first starting out as soap a couple of years ago. This is a melt and pour base. Another name for this is glycerin soap. So, yeah, it's a hard bar of soap, which means they would have used sodium hydroxide for this. But listen to the ingredients label. This soap ingredient label states the ingredients are saponified coconut oil, palm oil, castor oil, safflower oil, glycerin, purified water, sorbitol, sorbitan oleate, and soybean protein. This is a natural melt and pour base, clear and vegan friendly. Now you're probably thinking, wow, it has no lye. She said that you can't make soap without lye. So I'm going to break it to you. Let's listen to the first ingredient again. Saponified coconut oil. That chemical reaction that happens when we make soap is called saponification. If you are reading a label and it says saponified, that means this product has gone through that process. It has had a lye and a fats, oils or butter, and it has had that chemical reaction to create this product. Other things you may see on labels to refer that it did have lye in it would be lye, L-Y-E, sodium hydroxide and water or aqua together, not, you know, just purified water, because obviously that's just water, but sodium hydroxide, it could have caustic soda. I doubt people would actually put caustic soda as that on its label. Most people go with lye or sodium hydroxide or saponified oils of. So there's a couple of tips that tells you it does in fact, or not does in fact, it did in fact have lye in it to create soap. So yeah, sorry. So yeah, I'm not here to put down melt and pour soap makers one bit. You can be so creative with it, you can do amazing things with melt and pour, but I'm just using that as a general example that you might see people that say, I'd make lye-free soap, because technically they don't actually handle the lye, because they technically didn't make this soap. They make whatever they produce from this soap, you know, they cut it up, add their colorants, etc. They make beautiful creations. Yes, they made that. They didn't make the base. The person who made the base is the person that handled the lye. So, technically it still has lye in it. Now, one thing I will say, back to my soap, if your soap was made correctly, you know, you've run it through soap calc, you've measured everything, everything's fine, you know, you've crossed your T's and dotted your I's, at the end of your saponification process, your finished product will not contain lye. Because, if you remember what I said earlier, You take your fats and your oils and you take your alkali or your lye or your caustic soda, you combine them together. When they combine together, they create a new chemical. They are no longer fats and oils and lye. They're a brand new product called soap. So, no, you're not going to burn your arms off with this. You're not going to burn your arms off with this either. But I just want to sort of try and make a basic explanation of that you cannot make lye-free soap. Because lye-free soap does not exist. And if you make lye-free soap, or you know, you found a video that makes lye-free soap that actually is lye-free soap or whatever, post it in the comments below, okay? Because I've had a lot of people tell me they do and they haven't been able to provide the proof. So I'm setting a challenge. If you do it, you make it, and that doesn't include wood ash soap, as in I've put water and wood ashes together, because that technically is lye. But if you make a lye-free soap, please post the link below with the video or the recipe, because you know, if it is lye-free soap, I will eat my words. And I will even do a video to basically promote your recipe, your product, whatever. Like, if it is proven that there is no lye used to create your soap, please, I beg you, post it in the comments and I will promote your product. Not just on my YouTube. I will put it on my Facebook page, whatever. And it cannot be detergent either. It needs to be soap. I don't want a soap bar that's full of, you know, SLS or EDTAs or detergents or surfactants. It has to be oils and fats. Soap, not detergent. So if you make a soap that is lye-free, completely lye-free, in the making process, post the link below and I'll eat my words. That's all. I hope you enjoyed this video. I've no doubt made this 100 times and I'm gonna spend hours editing it, but anyway, that's all. Any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Leave me a comment, let me know what you thought of this video. Share it, subscribe, like it, don't like it, give it a thumbs down. If you want to check out my page, it's www.facebook.com/local soaps. I have a full product range there. Check me out.